This is one of the biggest niches I have seen with Amazon merch. Over 200,000 every single month in revenue. It's absolutely ludicrous and I want to tell you about it in today's video. Other YouTubers have also done a video on this and I wanted to give you my opinion and tell you whether or not I think it's worth it for you to potentially put your account at risk to make a bit of money. So in this video, we're going to be going over the design, what it means, how much money it's making, if it's even allowed, and the keywords that they have used to actually, get those sales. Because I kid you not, this design, this amount of money being made is absolutely insane. And at the end of the video, there is a really good lesson that we can learn from this that I really think you're going to appreciate. So definitely stay till the end for that lesson. It's really good. Right, let's get right into the video. The design is Patria y Vida. Now, I know I'm saying that wrong. I don't speak Spanish and I have no idea how to say that. Nonetheless, get used to me saying that wrong for the rest of this video. This design is really taking off. So before we go over the design and have a look at the t-shirts and how much money they're making, what does it even mean? Well, this saying Patria y Vida is a slogan that is currently associated with the Cuban protest that's going on at the moment. And that's the reason it's getting so many sales, because everyone wants to wear what they believe in, or the message they're trying to share. They want to wear that on their chest, which is why, this is a huge protest going on. People are going to want to wear t-shirts showing, their support. Now, the actual slogan became popular because of a song that was released in February of 2021. That song on YouTube has over 7 million views at the moment. So it's no surprise, that this is really taking off. It's got the YouTube thing going on. It's got the actual protest going on. It's got a lot going for it. And that is one surefire way to kind of bolster a design all the way to the top of the ranks. So let's have a look at some designs on my computer, and I want to tell you whether or not I would go into this niche, and I also want to show you how much money they're making and how complicated the designs are, and most important of all, whether or not you should go into this niche. So firstly, I'm using Merch Informer to actually find, these designs, to find the top trends. And if you want to get Merch Informer, the link is in the description. It's really useful for this kind of thing. And what I do is I'll go to Merch Informer and I'll go to Merch Hunter, right? And you can see all of these Cuba Patria y Vida shirts. All of them, they're all over the place. And then all I want to do is just click the title and then it takes me into Amazon. Now, when I'm in Amazon, I click here down the bottom, Zon Guru. It's a Chrome extension, which again, you can get down below if you want. It's a Chrome extension that gives you so much information about a t-shirt. So this one tells me, about the BSR, the revenue, the sales, the price, the ratings, the how good the listing is, the who's selling it, when it was created, all these different things, and it really shows. So before looking at how much it's made, let's have a look at the designs of some of these shirts. And I just want to quickly say, one thing. The reason why I said I'm not so sure about this is because I don't know if this is allowed. It's borderline, really. It's like you've got the flag, you've got names, I don't know if it's allowed. And for example, this one here, Patria y Vida, Viva Cuba Libre. So this is the most popular one, right? You can see 1,350 estimated sales per month at this price. That is absolutely ridiculous. But if we click this, you'll see, sorry, the page is not found. And these ones, with 550 sales, the page is still found, So what I'm thinking is, technically, this shirt isn't allowed, and that person just got a bit too popular for Amazon's liking. And as soon as the other shirts start getting a bit more popular, they'll crop up on Amazon's radar and they'll get removed as well. I don't know if this is true. This is my opinion on the matter because I don't know if it's allowed. Either way, we're not going to focus on this one that's been taken down. We're going to focus on the ones that are still here. Now, in terms of the design, it's a very simple design. It's a cool design. It is showing everything that someone who wears this is going to want to show. So that's perfect. Right, now let's just quickly go through the designs. This one is very cool. I like this one. It's very, very cool. And I mean, they're all very similar. They are very, very similar. They're just different takes on them. Again, with the fist and the flag, right? And the words. This one has the words and the flag, right? This one has a kind of torn cool flag, SOS Cuba, right? And then this one has the flag and So this is back to that classic original design, which clearly wasn't allowed for one reason or another, right? And then this one, right? Again, this is the exact same basically as this one, except this has a stroke, like a border around the letters, and this one does not really. So now let's just quickly have a look at their keywords and how much money they're making, starting with the first one. I don't want this video to go on for too long, but we'll go through it quickly. So you've got the first one here, $17.99, right? So that's a really good profit margin. They're making 60,000 in revenue and they're getting 3,300 in sales per month. That is a hell of a lot of sales. They're making over 10,000 a month in profit, pure profit from this t-shirt. Will it last? I don't know. But the point is they're making a lot of money. And, you know, Cuba Patria y Vida t-shirt, the Good Message store, they've got Cuban patriotism slogan, Patria y Vida, patriotic Cuban, musicians and singers carry on powerful freedom message, Cuba's latest patriotic slogan, Cuban flag, fist and sentiment. So they've got a lot of good keywords. These keywords don't really form sentences, but they're good keywords. They haven't keyword stuffed it. There's a good amount of keywords in there. So let's see if that trend continues. This person's selling at $19.99. They've got 2,000 sales. So again, they're also getting about 10,000 in profit every single month. Patria y Vida Cuba, Cuban Freedom Movement. So this has got quite a few more keywords in it. This has got less keywords here though, which is interesting because, you know, you've got a lot more keywords in the title. Why not continue that trend and have more keywords in the bullets as well? It just makes a lot more sense. And then the brand is Cuban Freedom Cause. So again, a lot of keywords there. So this shirt is, I would say, because it's selling at $19.99, you know, it's probably doing the best. Even though this shirt is clearly making a lot more money, I think at the end of the day, I think this shirt is doing a bit better just because of its price. This one, they could probably raise the price to $19.99 and they'd be absolutely fine. Right, the next one, this is my least favorite design. It just seems very basic, very, you know, it doesn't seem like much effort has gone into it. Nonetheless, you know, you've got $18.99. They are making a revenue of 30,000, sales 1,582. So again, they're making easily 7,500 every single month from this single design. And you can see how basic this design is. That fist is definitely from Placeit, Canva, or Vexels, one of the three, maybe even Creative Fabrica. And then that is just a classic font with the classic words, right? They're selling at $18.99. Now, in terms of keywords, Patria y Vida, Cuban flag. So they've stuffed with keywords from the title. It makes no sense, but they don't seem to care. I mean, it seems to work. And likewise with here, they have stuffed with keywords. Like that, in my opinion, is keyword stuffing because it's just so many keywords. That's why I show my Cuban roots. I smoke Cuban cigar and love Cuban women, Cuban DNA. Like really, this is just, it's a lot of keywords. But again, it kind of makes you understand why a design that isn't really on the same level as the other designs, why it's doing well, right? Because, you know, they have mastered keywords in a way. This is another one, $17.99. Not very many keywords, literally no keywords here. Cuban flag design, a very important message. That's the keyword they've gone for. This is getting 22,000 revenue, 1,241. So they're getting over 3,500, 4,000 a month in profit, which for a design this simple, you know, a flag and a bold font with just some classic words writing on it, with literally zero keywords at all. It just goes to show how flipping popular this niche is. This one, right, $17.97. It's an interesting price point. Very, very few keywords. Again, they're making around 21,000 in revenue. This one, this is the classic one that got taken down. About 20,000 in revenue, $17.99, and very few keywords. So, right, again, this is basically the same as the first one, right? There are so, look at down here, there are so many. So let me just quickly go over, you know, would I sell this? And truthfully, no. And the reason why I wouldn't sell this is because this is borderline. This is borderline. It's hard to say if it's allowed or not allowed. I would probably get it checked by someone to find out if it's properly allowed, like by a lawyer or something. But at the end of the day, this is immediate money, right? I'm looking at my Amazon account in the long term, right? I want to be making money with it for a very, very long time. I don't want to put my account at risk for momentary gain that, you know, so yes, let's say I make 20,000 in profit from this shirt, and then my account gets shut. Well, what about the next 5-10 years of me making money from Amazon merch? I can guarantee you I'm going to make a lot more over 5-10 years than I would, in the next day or two. So in my mind, is it worth the risk? No. Now, for you, if you want to do it, I'm not going to say don't do it. If you want to do it, go for it. I don't know if it's allowed, so I would just say be really, really careful. Now, let me just tell you this lesson that I wanted to share with you from the beginning of the video. And there is something we can learn from this movement. There's something we can learn from, these sales that everyone is getting. It seems like the most popular shirts, the ones that have the most potential to take off, are related to some sort of cause, protest, rally, movement of some sort, and that's because people want to wear that message on their chest. And that is a huge lesson we can learn, because what we have to do is see upcoming rallies, upcoming protests, upcoming things that are happening, and create t-shirts for those niches. Now, I know a lot of people won't want to do that because maybe they don't believe in the niche or whatever, so obviously do what you feel comfortable doing, but the point is, by making a shirt for an upcoming event, I know we do this for like Black Friday and Christmas and Halloween and all these things, so treat these really big rallies, like not the small ones, but the really big ones, as potential upcoming events that you could create designs for nice and early, right? Get in there nice and early and create designs for them, and hopefully, that could help you get your first few sales on Redbubble, or get out of tier 10 or even tier 25 or whatever on Amazon, right? It can just help you get going, or if you're already going and you want to make even more money, it can just, make you even more money. So definitely go forward and look at the future rallies and things that are happening, protests that are happening, that you could potentially make designs for. Again, saying that, just make sure you're not breaking any sort of copyright, trademark, or any infringement whatsoever, and you should be okay. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you would risk your account to make designs in this niche. Again, I don't know if it's okay, and this is why it's a risk. Let me know in the comments, and I just want to say a massive thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.